You must be very smart.
Of course I am.
I feel like that's also my reaction. I'm like, but of course,
But at the same time, I don't know all things. I don't know I don't know what goes on in our, biological bodies and where the organs are and whatnot. Like, yes, I'm smart in my field, so I'm smart, yes. Next.
Yes. And I usually get that not just because I wear glasses, but when you have the question of, so what do you do? And I'm like, I do electrical engineering. And they're like, wait, what? Why? Okay. So you must be smart. Like, lots of professions need you to be smart. Even teachers need to be smart.
Because everyone else who doesn't do engineering definitely just can't be smart, for sure. Yeah. So I mean,
but you've gotten this question before, right?
I have. And
at
some point you're like, I don't know whether I should be flattered or I should be offended, because I mean, if I came to you and I said I was doing any other course and not a STEM major, I'm sure you wouldn't have said anything, but like, does that mean you'd have left?
Or maybe you would have said something, like, people are smart in general. Like, I'll go with the thing of people are smart. Like, it depends on the field maybe you're smart in. So this, for me, I wouldn't be flattered just because you feel like I do engineering, I must be very smart.
And the thing with this question is, I feel like most of the time I get it mainly from female friends, not just from men. When you're with your friends and they're like, what are you studying? When you say engineering and they're like, oh, you must be really smart. You people are the ones with big brains. You people are the ones who can do X, Y. Like, why?
Yeah, I think also, where does that question come from? Like, what's your basis on, I'm smart? Is it because, you've had I do computer science, so, you must be really smart. Like, where is that coming from?
Did anyone pressure you into being an engineer?
Oh no. We get this a lot. Like, when you say you do engineering, most people are just like, did anyone pressure you to be an engineer? Were you just following your male friends who decided to do this? Or it's like, hell no, I'm not following anyone. It's just my passion. I was just passionate. I dreamt of becoming an engineer and I went for it.
For me, I feel like my parents influenced my way to engineering. Like, they pressured me in a certain way to do engineering. And I don't think this comes like, who pressured you? So for me, when I get this, did anyone pressure you to do this? In a sense, I don't know what are the intentions behind it. But for me, I tend to be honest with it because, yes, someone pressured me to do this. And I'm okay with it.
On the contrary, I got a lot of support from my family. My family was always very open to me doing basically anything that I wanted to do. And so they just channeled me towards opportunities that interested me. So I didn't feel pressured to take computer science. I feel like, I went there knowing my interests and why I was going in there. It was just a lot of passion.
Yeah, I feel like for me it cuts two ways, because you could be asking me this because I look miserable in the course that I'm doing.
Yeah, that's why.
And so you're like, did anyone pressure you to do this? But at the same time, if you're looking at me thinking I'm trying to just fill some sort of gender quota in my class, and so you're like, did anyone just pressure you into doing this just so you can be seen as a girl in STEM? Then we have a problem.
Yeah.
So watch when you're asking it. Really think.
What are the intentions? And the way you portray, and the way you ask your question, really matters.
Oh, so you said you do electrical engineering. I have some electrical issues at home, so can you come fix it for me, please?
I get this a lot from my dad. I don't know if it's a joke or it's just something like, you do computer science, you must know how to fix something.
There's this other good one where they say, my phone isn't working. And I'm like, mine neither. Like, what do we do? Call the Samsung guys.
Or better yet, so you do electrical engineering. You can fix the bulbs in my house. Actually, you can come and wire the bulbs in my house, right?
Yeah.
No, that's not that's not all an electrical engineer does. So I get that question a lot, and it's really funny to answer because yes, we can actually wire the electricity in your house, but that's not all we can do. Yeah.